Welcome back to my channel, Serenity Soul Invictus. I am so glad you're joining me today. Share the love. This video today is a part of my Depo Detox uh, playlist. This is month 7 update of my cleanse from the Depo Provera shot. And I want to say thank you for joining me once again if I haven't done so already. Um, Feel free to hit like and to share this video with whomever you feel like sharing, and to subscribe to my channel also. And don't forget, there's a little bell next to that subscribe button that you must hit if you want to be notified when I'm coming back with some new content or I'm live. So you guys, it's May now, and it's been 7 months since my last shot. And I must say, I'm feeling a lot different. I'm seeing a lot of changes. And so I'm excited about that. My mood is improving very well, I should say. My libido is improving very well. I'm noticing all kinds of things. The testosterone is on fleek around me, and I'm like, wow. The other day, the NBA playoffs, I was watching a little piece of it, right? And I usually, when the game is on, I am a basketball fan. Okay, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I'm a basketball fan from I was a kid. And so when I pass the TV, usually I go about my duties at home, my domestic stuff. Whether I'm folding up clothes or doing whatever, and I just pass and watch, take a little peep at the game, and be like, okay, who's in the lead, blah blah blah, and keep it moving. This time I'm passing the TV, and I'm like, hmm, that's interesting. They had like a lineup of eight of the most like influential players now of the team of the playoffs, lined all off together. And I'm like, that's a lot of testosterone going on up in there. So it didn't hit me until after the fact, until like probably about an hour later. I'm like, what was that all about, Sue? Like, so let's just say, like, I'm seeing like all these guys. Then we had Junkanoo Carnival. Carnival in the Bahamas is still a young, budding event or occasion, I should call it, where we kind of mix our like cultural Junkanoo, like parade, with the influence of the other Caribbean style uh, carnival, like carnival, like where the gals are like parading all over the streets in like funky costumes and stuff, showing lots of skin, lots of music, lots of dancing, and it's a time where people actually seem to be getting along um, versus other days. So it's a 3-day event. It lasts from like Thursday to Saturday, and so as I'm out there, my husband, my daughter, and we're out there with a friend, and I'm getting down, I'm dancing, I'm like, partying, feeling good. And I'm seeing all these guys. These guys are passing and they're like bareback and glistening. They've got glitter on their shoulders. All the pecs and the biceps are like on fleek. And I'm like, wow, this is nice. This is awesome. But carnival is always awesome. But actually being in that kind of mind zone, like that kind of frame of mind, that feeling, that was the most awesome part of it, to like notice all of that. So, like I say, needless to say, my libido is returning, my little, you know, that aspect of me, I think, is becoming a little bit more regulated now. Um, so now moving forward, I'm going to try to remember to put some pictures in here of Carnival, you know, document that little occasion. uh, so the reason I'm doing these videos basically is just to keep a little, like I said, documentation of my experience of this journey, for educational purposes, for those of you who may be experiencing the same issues or thinking about what, like different methods of contraception. It is just to shine light on my experience, to give you a more broad view of what real life people go through with these things. And so now Like I said before, I am not planning on going like Dutch, like the natural method, because I've been doing that now since I have to wait this transition period to get to another contraceptive method, which would be the pill in my case. So naturally, I have to go the natural route, waiting it out and trying to time things. But it's been, like I said, it's month 7, it's May. So I went to the clinic, the family planning clinic, last week. That was, I believe, on a Monday, and they did a pregnancy test, which is negativo, awesome, and I got the new pills, which I don't start now until I see the first day of my new cycle. Okay, so obviously I've seen a cycle already, but it was not really normal. So I'm gonna wait it out just one more week, I think, and I begin that new pack. Um, Now I was excited to go on Yas as I was in there sitting down looking at all the brochures and stuff. I know that place like basically like the back of my hand by now. So I'm looking at these new brochures of the Yas pills. And I'm like, this seems very interesting because it talks about the benefits, the benefits of it being you're in a better mood. It gives you a better mood because of the particular makeup of hormones. It has estrogen as well as progesterone, but in very minimal doses, minimal amounts. So it's effective for making your mood improve as well as clearing your skin if you're an acne prone person. And for the last couple of years, I have been very acne prone. And now that's another side effect. I don't know if that came from the Depo shot because there's a bump like right here, right? This thing has been here for so long. And I've been treating it, putting all kinds of stuff on it, acne medications, peroxide, all this stuff, hot clots and stuff. So I think it's finally going away though. It's fading away. But the shot has cost me a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't say pain, but one of the other side effects was because of the acne, or I don't know if I should just say acne, but keratosis pilaris is something that I think I have and I've been suffering from I was like maybe late 20s, early maybe mid to late 20s. And it's gotten so much worse during my time on the shot that I developed something like dermatillomania. For those of you who don't really know what that is, that's like picking your skin, okay? Skin picking. And there's something else called trichotillomania, whereas you're plucking your hair and stuff like that. I don't do that as much as dermatillomania. Dermatillomania on my areas of KP, which is keratosis pilaris. If you could see like my elbow, like I have those rough areas of like goose skin. They call it like strawberry skin on my legs, the outsides of my legs and my thighs, like the outer portions and the backs of my legs and thighs. Not so much my legs, the backs of my thighs and buttocks and then elbows. And so sometimes I catch myself, not even noticing what I'm doing, and I'm sitting there and I'm like just scratching the hell out of myself. And tomorrow that's a scar. So needless to say, I've gone through so many different like creams and stuff like that, trying to lighten those areas that I have scarred myself. But I notice even that is improving now. That's improving, and I'm not even like the urge to just do that is like diminishing, and so I'm so thankful for that because that was annoying as f. Okay. um. So that's another side effect that's improving. Then what else is there? What else is there? Oh, when I was at the clinic, the nurse told me that I had lost about 4.5 pounds since the last time I was there. And to be honest, I wasn't working out as hard as I normally do at all. So that's basically without trying, that's almost 5 pounds. Perhaps water weight, but I'm not sure. But I'm happy nonetheless. And I've been also trying to get more regular with my spiritual practices, meditating, doing the spiritual baths, all that kind of stuff, cleansing my space and working with crystals, all of that kind of stuff. I I feel like it's helping me to calm my mind a lot more. And so that's something very important. I think when you're doing a detox, you should be doing those kinds of practices as well. You should be implementing some kind of spiritual grounding. Um, I do mantras. I do my meditation with the yantras. I do um, sometimes I just do guided meditations, whether it's like stuff off of YouTube, but sometimes that seeing that I practice so many different things now, I have a little working memory or knowledge of certain mantras. I just do them in the quietness of my own space, like at night before I go to sleep. Certain things I do. Some things I don't practice at night because it disturbs my sleep pattern, but for the most part, 5-10 minutes of meditation is definitely helpful. If you can do more, that's great. Of course, I work with certain deities. I I I think that's been helping me a lot as well. So I'm happy about that. I haven't got too much to say this time written down, but it's just a nice experience seeing things transition. It's like the sunlight is coming up again in my soul. Like I said in another video that it was like night and day for me, like the short being night. I'm feeling like the sunrise, the gentle sunrise, and I'm loving that. I'm loving that feeling a lot. Now, I want to also say lastly before I close out that this video, like I say in all my videos, this video is basically just putting out my experience, okay? So you can take it with a grain of salt. This is for you to just get your research done, to see a real person talk about their real life experience with this kind of stuff. If you may be curious, perhaps you may not even have any issues with the shot, or thinking about going on the shot, but you just want to see my experience or people's experiences with it. So definitely you need to do your research. And if you are in a personal situation where you're not sure and you're thinking about methods and you're actually researching for your own personal sake, remember to do what's best for you. Remember to weigh out the pros and cons of everything, okay? Remember universal law, cause and effect. Cause and effect, all right? As a woman, you have to take care of your body, you have to take care of yourself, you have to take care of your life. And so for some people, they don't believe in contraception at all. They just go with the natural route. But just for me, that's not uh that's not something I feel like in this day and age I'm down with. We have contraception around for a reason, and there are many different methods. So you have to protect yourself if you want to be able to do anything for yourself, to help the children that you may have or that you will have in the future, to help the world, to do anything basically of impact. You cannot laden yourself down with children. Children are not pets. These are responsibilities. These are lives, human beings that you are responsible for. And so the more children you have, the less you're able to do for anyone, including them, unless you're super rich, which most of us aren't. So when I see some people, some women, they are totally unfit to be continuously having babies, continuously. I'm talking about this because it's very important for people to talk about. Nobody wants to say these kinds of stuff, but I say them because it's real. And I see the effects of these things over and over again around me. You know, if you, if you, if you are a person, say for instance, with 3 or 4 children for 3 or 4 different men or whatever, you should be definitely thinking about getting your ass on something because it's imperative, it's detrimental, it could be to your life. Then old people say, when you're in childbirth, you've got like one foot in the grave and one foot out. So it's like It's a very dangerous time for a woman's life. It's something that people take so trivially. They make it seem like it's, oh, no big deal, that's the one of the easiest thing in nature to do is pop out a baby. That's not. It's not. It's really not. You want your children to have the best opportunities. You want them to be able to have the best education, best life possible. So, and that always doesn't mean a mad amount of money or anything. It's just peace of mind, being able to deal with your responsibilities responsibly. And that's where contraception comes in. Very important, okay? So I'm going to end it here. And like I said before, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. That's for my new viewers, new subscribers, old viewers, old subscribers, all of you guys. I love you for watching. Thanks for sharing in this experience with me. Remember to hit like I said, share, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to end it here. Peace and love, guys. Blessed be and namaste until I return. Bye.